Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the Lego Iron Man helmet set 76165, 480 pieces. So it's a little bit less pieces, a little bit smaller than the Star Wars ones, which you guys can see in the background over there. Got all three of those. So gonna kind of be comparing it to those, and then also just talking about the helmet itself. I will say, for the people out there that think this is ugly or not a big fan of it, it isn't the best looking one out of all of them, but I think it's still a great looking set. I don't particularly hate it. I don't think that, like everybody else out there was just hating on it tremendously. So we'll get a little bit closer in here to kind of get a little bit better on it. But as you can see from the straight on view compared to the box, I think it looks good. There's nothing really major, really wrong with it when you put it at a good angle. If you start turning it, one of the big things that I've seen is this kind of big gap here in the helmet. On my Instagram story, I did say it looked like it needed some braces. So if you get in there, you can kind of see there's a pretty big gap there. I mean, you can kind of definitely tell that they could have done something with that. I mean, I don't know what, but I think it could have been something. The eyes are stickers. I did a pretty good job putting them on, but they're incredibly easy stickers to put on. It's the only two stickers in the whole set. Your Iron Man little logo here, that is not a sticker. Also, I like that the earpieces were also printed. So both those being printed was a big add. The gold really stands out. I think the gold is a very good color on that deep red. I don't know what color you'd really want to call it. I'm just going to call it deep red. But from this straight on / side angle, I think it looks great. I think the big thing is where you start kind of coming from the side. So that's where you start getting a little bit more of a, I don't know how I feel about it. Compared to like the Boba Fett, the TIE Fighter, and the Stormtrooper, where I think all of those actually do look pretty good from the side as well. But for me, I want to be just displaying it front facing. That's the way I think I want to display an Iron Man helmet. I don't know why you want to be doing it like this. That just is not a way I think you would, display the helmet itself. As the build goes, I think it was a pretty solid build. Way less complex than the other three, and a lot less colorful on the inside. Again, if you look at my Instagram story, you'll see what I'm talking about there. Which that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I just thought it was kind of interesting how this one only had 5 different colors compared to the other ones on the inside that have a rainbow of colors. There's not a whole lot to talk about. Simple build. If you guys have built the helmets before, they're easy. I'm going to display this with my other 2 sets from this wave. I actually kind of got a little shelf going on for it. It looks really nice. Let me know what you guys think of the helmet. Let me know what you guys, who has it. I would like to hear who has it and what they say, and then people that are on the fence, give me what's holding you back from getting it. If you're thinking about getting the other 3, I would say get the other 3. Let me see which one. I think the Boba Fett helmet is probably the best, so I'm actually gonna probably go get. Let's go with the Stormtrooper helmet. I know a lot of people were hating on that one out of the 3 too. So let's kind of do a little side-by-side comparison here, just to kind of show what we're referring to. So if you see one compared to the other, I think the Stormtrooper looks a little bit more put together and a little bit more well polished, whereas this one kind of looks like it was, I don't know, almost like it was kind of just put together last minute in some spots, or they didn't really know what they wanted to do in some areas. So like this big gap right here kind of bugs me a little bit, but I think it's supposed to make it look like the helmet that Iron Man wears, where it opens up. Let's see the side of the box here, I think. So I think they're trying to make this let's see if I can get this kind of like that gap piece right here. But I don't think they needed to do that. I think they could have rounded it off much like the helmet here and made it look very similar to that. But if you're debating on getting this helmet over the other ones, I think that you would be a little bit more happy with the Boba Fett, the TIE, or the Stormtrooper. But if you have all those 3 and you want to get this one as well. I don't think there's anything that's going to prevent you from getting it. I don't think you'll be mad that you got it. Again, guys, let me know what you think. Video is all wrapped up. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the subscribe, click the like. Have a good one. Enjoy the weekend. Almost forgot to put it where I'm gonna ultimately keep it on display. I got this little new wave set of the Avengers. I'm a much bigger fan of this set wave than the last set wave, but that's just me on how you guys feel. So now the video is all wrapped up. Hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy.